So my response to that, I'm not giving no names or anything like that. They don't even know where you work. So they don't even know where you work. So her coworker apparently is seeing this dude, right? And every night that she goes there, she gets $100. And my response to that was, oh, so she's a prostitute. And she immediately started coming at me. Like, no, that's just her doing what she's got to do. What's wrong with that? I'm saying it's against the law.
Why you gotta put labels on shit?
It's just the definition. No, because then you try to say that's not prostitution. And I'm like, yes, it is.
I don't see it as prostitution. I see a bitch doing what she gotta do to get some extra money.
Is prostitution not something that a bitch has to do to get some extra money?
No, I think that's what crackheads do, to get some money for their crack. Honestly, though.
So all right. So now that makes sense why you're so upset about it, because you think that I'm calling your coworker a crackhead, and you by calling her a prostitute, you immediately bring that imagery of like a crackhead, a $2 hoe sucking dick for some crack, and that's what you think of when you think of prostitution. So you're like, oh no, she's not a prostitute because she's not sucking dick for crack, even though technically by definition she is prostituting.
I mean, she's getting dick from one guy only, but she's getting paid for it. So like, it's not like she's sleeping around with like mad other dudes and like getting paid every.
Oh, I wonder if that makes it different.
It doesn't, because the definition of prostitution is sexual encounter with the intent of personal or financial gain.
You know what a prostitute is? They go and fuck people to get some money to go buy their drugs. She's not getting any money to buy drugs.
How do you know that? Is prostitution only for people who want drugs?
Addict. I work with her every single day.
Just because she's not an addict doesn't mean she doesn't want drugs.
She doesn't even smoke pot. She don't do nothing like that.
Maybe she just doesn't want her business out there like that. Maybe she only wants to tell you what she wants you to
Why would she tell
know.
me that she's going and fucking some dude for $100 a night if she didn't want me to know her business?
Because you're just gonna go defend her and tell everybody that she's not a prostitute. But nah, she's a prostitute.
You're a Netflix prostitute.
I'm not a Netflix prostitute.
Yes, you
How
are.
am I a
Netflix prostitute? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
I mean, because he uses other people's accounts that they pay for to watch his Netflix because he won't buy his own. You're a Netflix
You don't pay
prostitute.
for your own Netflix?
Lozy gave me his password that he was already paying for, and then he said, here, I can make another account. So he gave me my own profile, gave me the password to it. At first I was paying $2 a month. I paid a total of $4. So
you paid 2 months?
yeah, and then he just started giving it to me for free.
If he doesn't care, I guess it's fine.
I'm not offering him favors for his Netflix. I'm not like, yo, I'll suck your dick if you give me your password for Netflix.
No, but you call him like, did you change the password on me?
No, I'm be like, yo, what's good with the Netflix? It's not working. He's like, try this password. I'm like, yo, I'm trying the same password that it's been for 3 years. And he's like, huh, that's weird. It should be working because I haven't changed the password. Totally makes me a Netflix prostitute. Well, your coworker's a regular prostitute.
Why are you judging her?
I'm not judging. I don't got no gavel. I'm just pointing out a fact.
That's... If she's only giving it out to one person, it's not really a prostitution.
Thank you.
How's
Oh
it
my
not
God.
really prostitution?
Because...
Do you need to look up the definition of
She's
prostitution?
not
No.
sleeping with multiple
Yeah.
men.
It doesn't
for money.
matter if she's sleeping with multiple men. The moment she accepts money for her services, she's a prostitute.
Yeah,
Or an escort or whatever you want. It's all in the same thing. And that's another thing. She was like, no, she's not a prostitute. She's an escort. She was like, you're comparing apples to oranges. Like Little Dicky said, why can't fruit be compared? Why can't fruit be compared? Why can't we compare apples and oranges? What's the difference between a prostitute and an escort?
I think that's just a saying. I don't think it's meant to be taken that literally. You can compare literally anything you want. But, like, apples and oranges is supposed
So
to
we
be
can only
like-
compare like things? So I can only compare this car to exact make and models?
Well, you wouldn't compare this car to an SUV.
I could compare it to other types of Hondas.
Well, you could compare it to an SUV.
Exactly. I can compare it to anything. I can compare it to my Marquis.
Yeah,
I can compare it to my Toyota. I can compare it to anything. Comment below if you know the difference between a prostitute and an escort.
I don't know, because I feel like if she's only giving it, like, she's not giving it out to anyone who offers her money. Like, you know what I mean?
But some dude offered her money.
I understand.
And she accepted it.
Well, I mean,
and she's DTF.
If you could have
for a woman paid by the hour and not the act, but usually for sex.
But she's not getting paid by the hour.
She's getting paid a lump sum, huh?
Yeah.
100 bills.
Well,
She said he said if she spends a week there, she makes $700. It's $100 a night. Like, come on, you got service rates.
Honestly, I think
you got service rates.
I think that's a come up. Honestly,
that's a come up.
I mean, I guess you could just call her a higher quality prostitute. Let's use escort instead of prostitute.
Because it might be like, I don't know, dog. She's only having sex with one dude. She's getting the money from this one dude, right? But maybe like she doesn't like him at all.
No, she kind of likes him. But like, I guess she works in a bar in Boston, so he's a regular there.
So he's a sugar daddy. She's not getting pimped out.
Nah, see, it's different. A sugar daddy is someone who's like, oh, I'll take care of you. Like, I'll pay your bills. I'll pay your car note.
Give
like
her 100 bills. It's not
100. Here's $100. Go get yourself something nice.
100 bills a night,
nigga.
$700 a
That's
week.
prostitution. That is
Alright.
prostitution. That nigga is not taking care of her financially. If he was a sugar daddy, she would be good. No, this is what I mean. If he was, can I talk? Can I talk?
That's enough.
Can I talk? All right.
That's
If he's the sugar daddy, right? Why is she working? Why is she working 2 jobs?
She doesn't really need a sugar daddy. She just wants to fuck, and if she's gonna get paid for it, then why not?
That's prostitution.
It's only one guy that she's sleeping
It
with.
doesn't
And
matter.
that guy is her roommate's best friend.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Rock voice. It doesn't matter. It's prostitution. No matter how you slice it. Do we need a third opinion? Losey,
Escorts.
come here. We're having a debate on In the Whip. I need your opinion. we're having, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, one of Brittany's coworkers is accepting
How you doing, man?
Good sir.
accepting cash for services. Is that not prostitution?
Services.
She sleeps with the same guy, and he gives her $100 at the end of the night.
Is that not prostitution?
This is sugar daddy.
That's what I said. That's on video.
It is a sugar daddy.
It's a sugar daddy.
That's
Is
a
it
sugar
sugar
Can you
daddy.
elaborate? Because I have a defense on why it's not a sugar daddy.
I mean, does she enjoy having the sex with him?
Yeah.
Okay, like,
I mean, she wouldn't have sex with him repeatedly if she didn't.
I mean, all right.
If she enjoyed it so much, how come she doesn't do it for free?
Because why is she gonna do it?
Because
for
why
free?
when you can get it?
Exactly.
Why when you get money? You know what I'm saying? Like,
But like,
the fuck?
If I like
Because
to do
then,
a lot and he was gonna offer me
sugar daddies just
$100,
wouldn't
she'd
exist
sleep
if
with him.
that was
Yeah.
the case.
but sugar daddy. See, here's my whole thing. A sugar daddy is gonna make sure you're all set. She works 2 jobs. If that's a sugar daddy, why is she working 2 jobs?
Because she's having fun on the side.
And
getting
then
paid
she
for
got
it.
that extra money, and then I
Oh,
mean,
$100, like
$700
$100
extra dollars a week.
That's if she goes 7 times.
I mean, I don't even know why there's that much thought into it and everything like that. Like, that can just. Why not just be like, yo, this is my man, blah blah blah, whatever. He gives her $100 a week, like, or is it $100 a week or $100 every time he gets to smash?
$100 every time, like.
But see, here's why I don't understand why we're having the
Like,
argument.
okay,
Because all right, no, here's the argument. The argument
Does he
is
give her the money before?
Exactly.
Before
That's very
or
important.
I don't know.
If he gives her the money before, she is a prostitute.
It's after.
You don't know that for sure. You don't know that for sure.
I know I don't know. I mean,
All right, hold on. The reason why we're even having this conversation is because she was calling her an escort. Like, there's a difference.
She called herself an escort.
Is there a difference?
yes. Escorts are more high-end, they're classier, they're sexier, everything like that. Prostitute
Facts.
can be any fucking trick walking down Main Street.
For
Just,
drugs, right?
just sucking.
Does it
dick
have
for
to be
crack or-
explicitly for
Thank
drugs?
you.
No, not necessarily, but that's, I mean, unfortunately, there's human trafficking and all that bullshit that goes on where it's just like, all right, you're locked up in this hotel room, motherfuckers is gonna call, you're gonna fuck them, you're gonna collect the money, you're gonna give me the money
Some
afterwards.
bitches just
bitch,
like
and I'll feed
Gucci
you.
bags. Some like, why does it have to be explicitly for drugs? Is it like, does because she buy drugs make her a prostitute? But if she bought Gucci bags, she would be an escort
Let me
because
tell
she's
you
more
a
high
story.
class.
No, because an escort,
The
you
escort-
bring
What's
her to
the
a
def-
dinner party.
What's the
Yeah, I went to. All right.
what? Hold
You
on,
went
hold
to a
on,
dinner
hold
party
on,
in
hold on.
Escort?
An
Me and
escort is a high quality prostitute.
Nah, there was me and Megan went to to something that her dad like had. It was like at a golf club, like
Yeah.
mad rich people. Mad rich
Mad
people,
escorts there,
right?
I'm sure.
There were some bad bitches there, bro, and I'm like, what? And then like her dad comes up to me like, yeah, it's an escort. I'm like, what do you mean an escort? What
Okay,
are you
let
talking
me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there
Yeah,
for a
an
second.
escort, I'm thinking about
Is
a
he
four-door
bringing her out in
Ford.
public? Is he bringing her out in public?
Yeah.
Where are they going in public?
He goes
Besides
to
the
her
bar.
bar,
Besides
he
her
brings her to
job where
dinner.
he's going,
He
or he's a
brings
regular
her to
there.
dinner.
Do they go out?
You don't bring
brings her to
prostitutes to the
dinner.
bar, bro.
No, she
Yeah.
works at a bar and he goes there to
You
see
don't
her.
bring a prostitute anywhere. An escort, you can bring places.
That's
You
what
would-
I'm trying to
you would
figure
bring
out if
them
she's an
to
escort,
event.
because she said she calls herself an escort, so she never gets taken out
mean-
by this dude. How is that an escort
Why would
based
she
on
call
what you're just
herself an
saying?
escort if she never like went out with this dude?
Because she's fucking him for money, and we're
Obviously
trying to
goes
figure
out
out the
in public.
difference.
She obviously goes out in public with him.
That's not true. How is that obvious? Where do they go?
She told me they go out to dinner every once in a while, breakfast, like every now and then.
Bro,
Now is
that's
di-
definitely
is
a sugar
dinner
daddy.
covered?
Sugar daddy, escort,
Is dinner covered, or does he also pay her that additional
covers dinner,
$100?
doesn't
Yeah.
he covers dinner, doesn't he?
He covers dinner and then gives her an additional $100 after the fact, like. And it's just like, all right.
End of
Like,
the night, when everything's said and done, just here you go, $100 for your time.
For your time. Paid for the service.
Okay.
No, for spending the
Does
day
he
with
say?
him
Does he
and
say,
shit.
hey, there's $100 to
hey,
the
you know
time.
what?
I don't
If
think
she
he
got
said
that
She
stupid
didn't go into, like,
motherfucker,
full detail, but
if she got this stupid motherfucker tricked into just giving her extra money just for
Taking her out,
To
giving her
quote- to
free
just for
food.
them to be in their relationship, their friends with benefits thing that they got going on, their fling or whatever. If she got him tricked into giving her money, all power to her.
Okay,
Like,
but
that
to
dude's
quote
stupid.
Little Dicky, why can't fruit be compared?
It can be. I didn't say anything
No,
about
this
apples
is
and oranges.
this is the whole thing. Because she literally said this is apples to oranges.
Oh, yeah, but fruit can be compared.
Yeah, like she's trying to say that there's a difference between prostitution and escorting. The definition of prostitution is accepting the act of sexual act of sex for personal or financial gain.
I mean, yeah, if we're talking like dictionary definition and shit like
Yes,
that.
that's all I've been
But, like,
saying.
doing it for the sex.
I mean, technically, an escort is a prostitute. A hoe is also a prostitute. So I guess it's the difference between is she a hoe or is she an escort?
She said she's an escort.
She's an
only-
escort.
She's only fucking with this one dude. That's
She's
another
fucking
thing.
smart, yo.
But it's not any less
Does she
prostitution.
make him wrap it up?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Oh no, because he tried. she said that right when he was about to.
She
finish,
just collecting the
asked
child
if-
support early.
He asked if she was on birth control right when he was about to come.
That is not
Alright.
the time to ask.
No.
But that is-
I don't know.
that
That
is when
sounds
it
like
gets
an
asked.
escort type to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yo, I got food at McMenemy's.
Escort or what's
I
it
got a
called?
dip.
All right, thank you for your 2 cents.
Good
We
seeing you,
appreciate
sir.
it.
That-
Later.
Listen, she accepts money
We already went through this. I really don't
knowing
wanna
that
go
she
through
has
this
to
all
take a
over again.
pounding at some point during the night.
And she's all for it. She wants the pounding. Like,
All right, I guess this would be the one question that you would, if you don't know the answer to, you would need to find out in order to really determine, right? Did she meet this dude, fuck him, and then get paid? Or was he like, I will give you $100 and
he was a
then...
secret admirer of hers when she worked at that bar in Boston.
That's something that happens to girls a lot, dude.
And he used
You'd
to
be
bring
surprised,
her in, like,
like-
one of those, like every like.
Well, I feel like that
couple
makes all
weeks
the
or something
difference.
Like that.
But like,
Leave her,
if he's like,
$100 tips on.
if he, all right, this is what's gonna determine the difference. If he goes up to her and like hits on her, then he fucks, and then he's like, here's $100, then she's not a prostitute. But if he hits on her, right, he's at the bar, nothing's happened yet, and then he comes up, he's like, hey, listen, here's $100 if you hang out with me, and she hangs out with him, and then she ends up fucking, then she's a prostitute. And based on the information you've told me and how she's even calling herself an escort, I'm gonna have to go with the latter.
She's an escort.
So I'm gonna assume that he was like, yo, I'll give you $100 if you let me hit it. Well, until we know that information in concrete, this one's gonna be left in the air. But what do you guys think? Is she a prostitute or an escort? Leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell. I've been your boy, DaVinci, and we've been... We're in the whip! We're in the whip, motherfucker! Ah!